Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Planted Carly Flower. I'm Carly and today we're going to talk about some small leafed Hoyas in my collection. I did intend to do a full video on all of my small leafed Hoyas and then realized I have a lot of them. Like, I did not realize I had so many. So we're going to do 10 small leaf Hoyas today. I'm just going to tell you what they are, give you a little visual of them, basic general care, so this video is not 900 million years long, and then I will release another video with some more small leaf Hoyas later down the line. So let's go ahead and get started.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my hair down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time?
Okay guys, the first Hoya we are going to talk about on our list of small leaf Hoyas is Hoya Li from China. Some people will call it Hoya Li. It's completely, I don't know what's right or wrong, but I call it Hoya Li. And here she is. As you can see, she's got the most beautiful little rounded oval shaped leaves. She is gorgeous, guys. I did get this plant from Plant the Studio. She is in pond with a water reservoir and she's living her best life. She grew this long tendril out. She's got several new leaves. She even has a peduncle that she did grow in my care. She lives in my Millsbo cabinet and I do water and refill her reservoir and fertilize her every 2 weeks. So that is Hoya Li. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so the next plant on our list is Hoya Heshkushliana. And she's beautiful, guys. She's very sought after right now, a very trendy Hoya, and for good reason. Look at those beautiful leaves. I got this from a seller on Mercari. I will link her down below, and if her shop is still going. And the shop's name was called Sprouting Leaves. She is gorgeous. She's got the beautiful variegation. She's getting some new leaves. She is in pond. She came to me in soil, and I transferred her right into pond, and she did very, very well with that. And like with all my other pond plants, I water and refill her reservoir every 2 weeks, and she gets fertilized at the same time, and she's doing really, really great. Okay, so we're gonna breeze through these, guys. The next one is Hoya Panduana, AFF angustifolia. Some of these Hoyas are tongue twisters, I'm telling you. But guys, she has grown 2 peduncles in my care and 2 sets of leaves, and she is absolutely gorgeous. I really, really like this one. This is one I wasn't anticipating liking as much, but she is really just taken off, and her leaves are so beautiful. They have a light speckling, and the more sun and light it gets, the lighter the leaves get. And she also is in pond, so I'm sorry I can't give you various different kinds of care here, but most of my Hoyas are shifting over to pond or soil. So if you have any questions about pond care, I do have a pond video. I will link it in the description box down below for you. And that would be Hoya Pandarata. Panduana, sorry. Okay, and next is Hoya Latinisus, or Latinisus. I did get this as a bonus cutting from Gaia's Botanics when I ordered a plant from her. I got my Hoya Curtissi, I believe, at the same time I got this plant. And I didn't know what it was, and she messaged me and asked me how I liked it. And I said, is that what that is? And now I'm just absolutely in love with it. It's gorgeous. It's got the most beautiful, like, cardboard feeling leaves. Very satisfying to the touch, and I highly recommend you guys pick one up. As a matter of fact, shameless plug here, I do believe Gaia's Botanics is a gigantic pot of this on her Etsy. So definitely check out that link below and see if it's something that you might want to add to your collection. Okay guys, the next plant I have is, I have my list here, Hoya Glariana. This one is gorgeous, and for some reason reminds me of like little fruit snacks. I don't know why it does, but the little tiny like beaded elongated leaves are just so cute and so satisfying to like just lightly pinch, of course. She is also in pond and living her best life. She came to me in regular soil and transferred to pond very well. Her leaves are coming in a little bit red at the top because she is sun stressing a little bit, so she is absolutely gorgeous and one of my favorites. I did not anticipate liking small leaf Hoyas as much as I do. I really enjoy this one, and she's very fuss free and easy to take care of, so I highly recommend her. If you have the chance to grab her, she's a good one. Okay, my next one is Hoya Serpens. This is one of my favorite Hoyas of all time, guys. I have taken probably about 5 or 6 cuttings from this Hoya since I've gotten it for trades, and I'm telling you, I take a cutting and 2 days later there's a whole tendril coming out of where I cut. It grows quick and fast. It gets the cutest baby little leaves. This plant did grow a peduncle in my care. It did bud up, but unfortunately the buds did blast for me. I'm not sure why, but I'm sure it'll start to bud up again, and we'll give it another try. It is just a great prolific grower. This one is in Lecka, so I just go ahead and do the same thing as Pond. Every 2 weeks I fill up the reservoir with some fertilizer water and I flush the Lecka out. I do top off the reservoir in between those 2 weeks if it needs it, but it's doing really, really well, and it seems to really be enjoying the Lecka. It's growing very quickly, and I'm very proud of this Hoya. I am going to give her a little bit of a break. I won't be cutting her for any time in the foreseeable future, but it's good to know that if I do need her for a cutting, she will just take off for me right away. Okay guys, the next one is Hoya Curtissi. Now this one is a big 8-inch pot, and she is growing so many baby leaves out of the top, if you can see them there. She is beautiful. Now this one is in soil, guys. Can you believe it? A soil Hoya. But yeah, she's in soil for me, and I do water her when her leaves start to get a little bendy. I just go ahead and pinch the leaves, do what we call the taco test, and if she is ready to be watered, I give her a nice thorough drink, and then I just leave her alone. This Hoya does not drain out very fast. I am only watering this Hoya about twice a month right now, guys. That's going to vary from plant to plant and environment to environment, but she's just not requiring a lot from me right now, and I'm kind of enjoying the fact that that's one plant I don't have to typically worry about too much. And like I said, she's growing new little babies out the top like crazy. She's trailing nicely. She sits in an eastern window and gets beautiful direct morning light, and she seems to really be enjoying that. But that is my Hoya Curtissi. Okay guys, my next small leafed Hoya is Hoya Croyana. Now I have several forms of this plant. I have the Croyana Silver, the Croyana Splash, and the Croyana Black Leaf, and they're all absolutely beautiful. They're very, very easy care, guys. You just do like you do with any other plant. I have one that's in cocoa husks and 2 that are in pond, and I just water when the cocoa husks are completely dry or the leaves start to get soft. And with the pond, again, they don't require much care. Pond is amazing like that. I refill and refresh their water reservoirs every 2 weeks. I take a shot every time I say that, guys. But pond is pretty easy care, and unfortunately there's just not a lot of variables, so yet another reason to love pond. It's pretty simple. I have them in the self-watering pots, and they're pretty self-sufficient until the water reservoir needs a top off. But that is Hoya Croyana. Okay guys, another small leaf Hoya in my collection is Hoya Pancho. So this is a really beautiful Hoya, guys. She has beautiful lines all around the outer edges, and the new growth is coming in a dark burgundy. She also is in pond. I recently transferred her over just about a week ago, and she seems to be doing really, really well with it. No issues so far. And she is growing like crazy. I did get her from a private seller in the Plant Me Ashley Discord. Thank you so much, Casey. I absolutely love this plant, and she's putting out new growth, and she's clearly happy where she's at. She lives in my Millsbo cabinet, and I do the same. I have to refill this one up a little more often than 2 weeks, simply because it's in a smaller pot and the water goes faster, but I just top off the water reservoir in my little self-watering container here, and then every 2 weeks I fertilize and flush. She got her first round of fertilizer today, so let's see what she does. But she seems to be very happy, and I really do enjoy this plant. Okay guys, my last number 10 on this part of the list anyway is Hoya Rotunda Flora. I've talked about her several times. I made a whole video about her. link up above and down below. And she is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Rotunda flora is one of my favorites. She's got little fuzzy, almost cardboard-like leaves, and she is a very, very quick grower. She is also in pond. I've also had her in Lecka before, and she did great in both. Same care as before, guys. Water and flush the reservoir every 2 weeks, give her some fertilizer, and she just continues to grow. She's putting out even more tendrils. She's really enjoying being trellised. That seems to have really helped her take off even more, and I'm really proud of this one. She came to me from ThePlantHall online. I will link her down below, and I am very, very happy with this plant. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my most prolific growers, and I really enjoy spending time with this plant. Okay guys, thank you for sticking around. That was 10 of my small leaf Hoyas, and I really hope you enjoyed that fast, quick list there. If there's any of these plants you would like a longer video on, I'm happy to give that to you. Just put it in the comments down below, and I'll make a whole video about that one plant. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, definitely hit me up either in the comments, or you can follow me on Instagram and DM me there. My link tree is down below, and it'll take you to all my links, my TikTok, my Instagram, everything that you need to do to follow me everywhere you want to follow me. So definitely hit that like and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any more great planting content like this. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and get to spend lots of quality time with your plant babies. Thank you so much. Have a great one.